Look, the Chinese are taking us for trillions and giving back billions. I mean, the front page of the Washington Post last week had an article that said China's created 10,000 jobs in the United States. 10,000. I mean, we've lost probably 20 million.
Yeah, that's why I said, we have to make sure it's not a push sending jobs there.
Right, and we have to make sure that a few key people like General Electric and Jeff Immelt don't get to speak for the entire American economy, saying just because we do business in China and we love the fact, or General Motors, I didn't know until I heard that report just now that General Motors makes more cars in China than it does in the United States.
Jim is right about that much, and he and I very much agree. We want well-paid American, maybe even some union jobs back here that have gone over to China.
Right.
There is a piece of it, though, that all our viewers and all Americans do need to come to grips with as we go down this road, which is that we have all become addicted to cheap Chinese stuff. And that every time you go to Walmart or to Kmart or in fact, really almost any store in America, a clothing store, you're buying a lot of products less expensively than you otherwise would because they're being made with cheap labor in places like China. And if that's if that stuff, we could pass laws that would say none of that can come in here or it has huge duties and makes it very expensive again. But the question of, are we willing to buy a toaster oven and pay twice as much, maybe for a better toaster oven, but a lot of us have gotten very addicted to that cheap stuff. We just need to come to grips with that.
Or are we willing to invest in the kind of technology that says that we could make this stuff here with robots? There's not, I mean,
with robots?
You're for jobs, though. I mean, you want jobs.
I do want jobs.
How is that going to create jobs?
Because if cell phones go for 50 cents each, we can have money for other things. I mean, there is reward. I don't mean to be paranoid here, but it's just prudence that says that over the next 50 years, there's a decent chance we'll be in some kind of confrontation with China, and we shouldn't be depending on them any more than we were wise to be depending on Germany or Japan in the 30s and 40s for our military production.
I agree with all of that, and Jim has thought about it a lot. But between here and there, if we really want to go down that road, there's the likelihood of higher prices, and we do need to need to come to grips with that.
I mentioned cap and trade earlier as one of those things that is the environmentalists combined with the Obama administration are consciously trying to drive industry out of the United States because it's dirty, they think, including the filth of CO2, which is all CO2 does is build plants.
Now you are sounding paranoid.
No, but it's... Well,
you didn't sound paranoid before, but now you're sounding paranoid.
Ellis, if you can't handle the truth... Then but